A couple of months back, we decided to start working maybe on beautifying the front of the house. And, that took a lot longer than we thought it would. So this video actually was shot, I want to say in November, maybe October of last year. But we're finally getting around to releasing it right now. What did we do? We replaced that weird box thing that was like, I don't know, a plant stand or a decorative bench in the front of our house. We just rebuilt it. And I think it looks a lot better now. And it's definitely not rotting and falling apart. So that's a plus. Check it out. There's our plan.
And what are we doing?
Box thing in the front of our house. You might remember in a video, our first video, we demoed these strange decorative boxes on the front of our house.
Yeah.
I am rebuilding them and putting them back.
I think they're very unique for probably our area, so a lot of people won't do this or have this, but I think it's a good reminder that sometimes if you just update certain features of your house that are already there.
Yeah, even if they don't serve a purpose structurally or decoratively.
Well, ideally we put stuff on the box, like Christmas decorations and
I guess
at some point.
Sure.
We're just not there yet.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
We'll put some more stuff on the box.
Okay.
We'll build a box and then we'll put stuff on it.
Okay, so it's a pretty large, it's long, right?
Yep. Here I'm having some miter saw issues. As always, I have to flip the board in order to make the cut.
Shocker.
Because of my really high quality 15-year-old miter saw.
Oh, wow.
This is how deep the box is going to be. So I actually have to paint these non-structural stubs that stick out of the bottom of our house.
They are
Very
not
interesting.
structural.
Yeah, they're not structural. I was going to replace them, but getting those off and then getting new pieces of wood into the side of the house was just...
With the stucco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I vetoed that one.
That was going to be messy and unnecessary.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I just thought, you know what? I can probably scrape these, give them a little paint job, make them look halfway okay.
I didn't know you did that. Good job.
10 feet away. Not that anybody's ever going to be this close to them, really.
No.
And yeah, I think they look all right.
They're in our it's in our planter bed, which is...
Yeah, you'd literally have to be standing in our garden, in the plants.
Okay.
In order to really see these things.
They're the nubs. Stubs. What do you call them? Morsels?
I call them stubs.
Stubs.
Yeah. But nubs, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm using the kick butt sandpaper that I love so much.
Linked below.
Is it?
Well, if you give me the link, I'll link it.
All right. Giddy up. Let's link. It's by Mirka. It's great. It takes a lot of material off. Makes everything nice and smooth.
These are Douglas fir?
Yep. Douglas fir to match the shutters. And
beams,
the doors.
And tables.
And on one day.
Everything else in our house.
Yep. It's a lot of Douglas fir. It's a house of fir. It's kind of like a cabin in here.
No, it's not like a cabin at all.
All right. Well, I think it is. Okay. Here's a little interesting thing. So that saw that I've had for 15 years, I've never calibrated it. And
what does calibrating mean?
Well, just kind of, tuning it up and making sure that when you cut a miter, it's actually 45 degrees and not whatever this is.
Oh, yeah, that's not 45 degrees.
Nope. So I was looking at my saw and I was like, oh man, this thing hasn't been cutting 45-degree angles for all these years. No wonder everything I cut just looks like garbage, And
wait, wouldn't you notice that it doesn't come together?
Well, I've been a rookie for a very long time.
Okay.
Fair. And I've only recently graduated to being halfway
semi-rookie
decent at any of this stuff.
Pretend not rookie.
So when I was playing with my saw, I was like, oh man, look at that. When you make a cut with it, beveled to the
right-hand side, the motor for the saw bangs into the wood and you can't complete the cut. So that's weird. And then if I do it on the other side, something's stopping it here. That's weird. So there's a depth adjustment on the back of the saw that I've obviously never used. And it was impeding the full like arc of the saw.
Oh.
So it was definitely just user error on in this particular case.
So that cut looked super creepy, probably just because of the angle, because it looked like you were going to slice your thumb off.
No, I definitely was not going to slice my thumb off.
Okay.
See, and so what I've done is, by recognizing that I'm horrible at using my saw that I've had for 15 years, I moved the little depth stop.
Oh, there you go. Look at you.
See, I wasn't getting 45.
Well, maybe this video will save someone 15
Look
years.
at that little thing back there.
Using
Turn
their
that
saw
little guy,
correctly.
and then look, I bet we get a 45. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There it is. Wow.
Oh, but also how sad. Oh, you know what? It's probably not
thumbs up.
sad. You know what happened?
What?
You probably never read the directions.
Oh gosh, no. There's a laser sight on this saw that I've never calibrated. I just look at the line that I draw on the wood.
Gosh.
And,
Wow. Yeah, I don't think I've shamed you on that one for the directions.
well, I'm looking at getting a new saw that has one of those nice shadow line gimmicks.
Well, hopefully you'll
Look, 45-degree angle.
read the directions on that one.
Yeah, maybe.
You're such a brat.
So then I put a little wood glue on this bad boy and put a brace in there and screwed it together. And then the way that I'm going to attach the top of this box is by Craig screwing it on with outdoor Craig screws, which I actually think, Craig screws, they get a lot of flack. But for something like this, that's just
Why do they get a lot of flack?
Well,
Aren't they really good? They hold things together really
they're
tightly.
pretty strong.
And, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like people.
Oh, like professional woodworkers are
but also too, like people use them in applications that are not appropriate.
Okay.
Right? So, for putting together like the face of cabinetry, like, that makes sense. Or, for putting together, any kind of like 2x4 construction to make it a little bit more like rigid, that makes sense. And that's what I was doing here. I think it worked really well for this
application.
Yeah, because this is just construction grade lumber that we've, we put some of that spar polyurethane on it to match the shutters, and it's just two decorative boxes.
Yeah.
It's not really for anything else.
What are you doing there?
So, in addition to putting it together with the Craig screws, I'm also going to Craig screw it into those little nubs that it's sitting on.
Okay.
Yeah, the little pieces of beam.
That's a good idea.
Sticking out.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm doing the Craig screws, or drilling the Craig pocket holes.
Yep.
For the attachment.
Okay.
And then I also did one other thing that was kind of neat, is the run of these boxes is like, I want to say 22 feet or something like that.
Yeah, I remember being really
So
long.
I got, 12-foot long boards and cut them down to 11 feet. And then in the middle, unfortunately, those little stubs, the beams that are coming out of our house, they're not level.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they were level in 1967 and they just aren't level anymore, or if they were never level. But as a result, I had to kind of cheat where they came together in the middle and kind of make it so that the two boxes would line up.
Oh, that's right. And then there was the seam.
Yeah. So what I did was I actually put a couple of pocket holes in the end of the boxes where they came together, where they met in the middle. And when I'm all done attaching everything, I actually just drove a couple of Craig screws into those pocket holes and cinched it up.
Pull it together.
Yeah,
Yep.
pulled it together. Exactly. Right smack in the middle.
So we had talked at one point about putting hardware around the nubs. Do you still feel that? Do you still like that idea?
I think they're good. I don't think they need it. You know, unless you really want more contrast out there, but I think just the white and the wood is nice. I don't know.
I think I did, but now that all of the, like we put a plant there where you're standing now and the shrubs, it's kind of all grown in. I'm not sure you would see them.
You probably wouldn't. Yeah, I think honestly there are times that the only time that I actually even see this little bench box thing is if I'm standing at our front door and I happen to turn my head to the right. Because really the out front you don't see it, you know, when you're walking by on the sidewalk you don't see it, when you're across the street you don't see it. You don't see it until you're right up on our front door, essentially.
So you didn't make a box, you made a 3-sided thing.
Yeah, it's like a, I don't even know what shape that would be, but it's like a giant L that has an end.
Yes, or a C. You could say a C.
A C?
Yeah. Yeah, like a C.
No, it's not like a C because there's no bottom.
Yeah,
I'd say it's like an L.
Okay.
A giant L.
I think it's like a C, like flipped over.
Sure. We'll go with that. So here's me putting that final Craig screw in so that the two of them cinch together, and that's the final result. We have a box thing.
We have a box thing that we can put really pretty decorations on.
I mean, it looks nice.
That's not a great picture of the front, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it was winter. The stuff hadn't
stuff was kind of all,
not
dead for the
fully
winter.
in yet.
Dormant.
Okay. Well, good job, babe.
Thanks.
Hey, there. That came out pretty good, huh? Yeah. Well, I like it anyway. I like lots of wood, though. So, But my wife seems to be cool with it, too. All right. If she was here and not late coming home from work, I bet she'd say that there's links down below and all sorts of things you can click on, any special tools we might have used for the project, or anything we need to tell you about. But she's not here. So, are there links down there? I don't know. Take a look. We'll catch you on the next one.